What's up, YouTube? It's Jet from Bees TV, and today we got the X-Pro Drax X Pro review. Let's get into it. So today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new, all new X-Pro Drax X Pro. Kind of repetitive name, right? So it's a 72 volt, 30 amp hour bike with a 6,000 watt peak motor. Gets you up to about 53 miles per hour. And it goes, they claim 40 to 60 miles of range. And overall, I really like it. For $2,000, you really can't beat it. So at first they were on sale for $1,650, then they increased to $1,800, then $1,900, then $2,000, and I believe if you check right now, they are $2,100. So buy one right now. They're gonna keep going up. I don't know if they'll eventually reach that $2,500 mark. I'd probably pay $2,500 for it all over again. I really love this bike. The 19-inch wheel in the front, the 17 in the back, goes over anything. It rides smooth. It sits nice and high. I do wish the handlebars were a bit higher. They're pretty low for how big of a bike this is, but has some great features. Front headlight with multiple modes. It has white, yellow, and strobe for either options. We have tail lights, brake light, and blinkers. All in the back right there for you, all controlled up here by your hub. You have 3 different power modes. We got 1, 2, and 3. 1 gets you to about 20 miles an hour. 2 gets you to about 30-ish, like 28, 29. And then mode 3 is your full power, go to like 50-ish. Now, if you weigh a little less than me, you're definitely going to get more. I weigh about 180 pounds. I'm 5'8". This is how I fit on the bike. See, I can flat foot it like this, but I can't on the other side. But I think I fit pretty good on it. So let's cut to some footage of me going off-road, taking it in the trails, on the track, and show you what it can do.
Like, this is crazy. I want to hit the berm.
Be careful though.
I'm going to hit the berm. Holy sh! Bro, this jump after it is nuts. I guess this is where they're continuing. Oh, there's loose dirt. Those lead up to a trail up there. I don't want to mess any of this up. They clearly spent months and months. Like, I mean, this has been here for years, so realistically, it's been years since they've been working on this. Damn, that gives you a pump and I'm not even jumping. I think I just hit that backwards too. I can't tell, chat. I don't got the track IQ. Huh?
Okay. You got the studio.
Back on the tube. Ditched. The abandoned one wheel.
Help me! Help me!
The little baby track though. Thank God I put the frickin' suspension on it today. I got a KKE shock for a surron on Marketplace for like 70 bucks. Put it on the toot. It's working good for a couple months. And then it blew. I mean, that's what I get for buying one half price, but put the old suspension back on it today. Feels way better. I wouldn't have been able to ride this with the old suspension on it, that's for sure. It was like straight low riding.
Two together.
It's getting hot.
It's gonna get hotter.
Is
You
it?
heard that? It's gonna get hotter in this bitch.
It's gonna get hotter in this bitch.
Motherfucker. Oh, my jeans are getting caught in the plastics. Guys, I'm just a little guy. I'm like 5'8". I can only flat foot it on one side. Dude, the squeaking is crazy.
So I figured out what the squeaking was. Had the axles on too tight. It don't squeak no more. Yeah. All right.
The toot on the supermotors. 72 volts. 61 miles per hour so far. It wasn't maxed. This one I think I got to about 50. It's pretty good for out of the box. Less than $2,000. You got that?
You can make it over?
Yeah. Alright, my turn. Easy, easy. It's got good torque, low end on mode 2. Feels like just a little less than mode 3, which is nice. Yeah, I'm really liking the bike so far besides the few issues. You know, this might not be in all the way. Oh shit. Still sitting at 82 volts. We've done 2 miles of woods riding. Still at 82. Started off the day with 20 miles. Yeah. Tear it up through the little deer bed. Look at that boy Damio on the toot. Look at Damio tooting. Dude, this bike is awesome for the trail. Tudio, not so much. Tudio, great for the street. Throw some supermotos on it. I know people are always, oh, they have to be the same size to be supermotos. Bro, whatever. They're street tires on the original stock wheels. Spend $100, a couple hours, and you have a whole new bike that's just street ready. This one definitely could use some Dunlop, probably. Put a little Dunlop on there. Honestly, anything is probably better than these tires, but yeah. This is where me and Alan went last time. Damn, there's like no water here this time now.
This is perfect for the trails and for the track. It does have a bit of a stiff suspension there, so definitely gonna want to swap that out. So I do have a couple little quick complaints about it. So when I was putting it together, so I didn't get a bolt for my rear brake right here, so that's a little bit of an issue. It's kind of free hanging right now, like it's on there and it doesn't move when riding, but definitely gonna want to secure that in there. And then another issue was with this faceplate right here. So one of the bolts was able to go in, but the other one could not, for the life of it, thread into the hole that was made for it. I'm not sure if they just didn't thread it or they did the wrong size for that one, which wouldn't really make sense if you were right there. But that bolt did not go in there. When you get the bike, you're going to want to loosen the chain. It came way too tight. It was dragging on the frame right there. But just take it off, loosen it up a little bit, and you're good to go. Another big issue I experienced is it was squeaking a lot. So what I noticed is just every time you get up and go, it was squeak, squeak, squeak. Wasn't sure if it was anything with the brakes. You know, it's a new bike. But I ended up realizing it was the axles. The axles were on too tight. Now the plastic spacers on it were just hugging way too much and rubbing up against everything that they came in contact with. So just loosen the axles up a little bit. They're a little looser than I like to have them, but they don't squeak anymore and they're tight enough where they'll be just fine. So that is just another issue that I noticed with it. Another thing, you can see the stickers are coming off here. These actually came off when I went to peel the plastic that was over it off. So just be a little careful when you're doing that. Now I'm planning on taking all the stickers off of it anyway, so it's not the biggest deal for me. I didn't really care. But definitely something to look out for when you're removing the stickers when you get your bike out of the box. And my last complaint is the rear brake. It needs to be bled bad. The rear brake itself is in full activation. It's hugging that caliper majority of the time. So I need to bleed the brakes on it. I would do that. I've noticed a lot of people saying that is they needed to bleed the brakes as soon as they got the bike. So 3 things when you first get the bike: loosen the chain and don't over tighten the axles when you put it back on, and then bleed the brakes. You're definitely going to want to bleed the brakes. But overall, I've been loving it so far. So I've been riding it around for a week or so. Got some good amount of street riding time, some good amount of dirt riding time. It's been really good so far. So it performed pretty well out on the track and in the trails. Again, sorry about the squeaking. I realized what that was, and the rest of the footage is fixed. You won't have to deal with that anymore. She performed really well. It was taking the bumps, the trees, the roots, everything really well. I mean, you saw the Tudio. It was spinning and turning. Obviously, it has the supermotos on it, so you're going to get that. But even if it didn't, a lot of those trees that I was going right over, the Tudio, you'd still have to get off, plant your feet, and get down a little bit, or get off of the bike. But this did a wonderful job back in the trails. Now, my original thought was I was going to put a supermoto setup on this, but I think I might leave the knobbies on it. Maybe give it some scramblers because I really, really enjoyed riding those trails with this. Yeah, but the battery life was good. We did about 5 miles in the trail, left the trail with about 80 volts, and then continued for the rest of the day. We did a little bit of street riding, a little bit of cruising, and the bike eventually died. It didn't get all the way dead, but it was slow enough where I didn't want to ride it anymore. And I think we were at about 21 miles. So 21 miles of good, hard riding is about what you can expect out of this. That was trying to pop wheelies, going throughout the trail, top speed runs, everything. So 20 miles for regular riding, I would say, is about what you're going to get out of it. Now for a commuter bike, maybe not the best selection. There's plenty of other bikes out there for that. This is a good, fun off-road dirt bike. I would recommend swapping out the back tire for something a little thicker. It is a little skinny back here and it could use some more meat. So let's get into some more riding footage and see how it performs on the street. in all her glory. Here she is. Here we are, out on the bad boy. Pop our gloves on. Let's get to it. Got the regular old key. Pop her in. Says hello. We do have a park mode on this, so if you see the P, throttle doesn't work. Hold the brake in, and you're good. Alright, so we'll just cruise around a little on mode 1. It is pretty slow on mode 1. So we'll hammer it. Yeah. This is full speed, mode 1. You can't really have fun with it on mode 1. So let's bump it up to 2. 2's pretty torquey. But it does, you have to give it a second. Like, the response isn't great. Like, you're not really on dirt. You can kind of wheelie it in mode 2. Can't really on here. But it goes pretty quick. Mode 1, it gets a max of like 15, 16 miles an hour. Mode 2, let's see. All right, that's about our max, like 30-ish. Yeah, 30-ish. Man, it's cold. All right, let's step it up to mode 3. Mode 3 definitely has the torque. As you can see, you can pop it up pretty damn easily. Pretty dang easy. And it gets back pretty freaking good. Like, I got about 50 on it, but it's smooth too. I feel like it's quieter than the Tudio. Now it's chain drive, so it's definitely going to be a little louder in general. But yeah, it definitely has the torque. Until you get to about like 20, can't really feel the torque after that. So like, you're not going to be able to pop it up past like, I mean, even like, here, let's try it 10. So, I mean, you kind of can at 10, but there's definitely a lot more torque right off the rip. And this throttle just isn't great. It's not my favorite. It's not horrible. It's kind of flicky, but it's nothing crazy. This is kind of like the only off-roading trail. I mean, I wouldn't even call it a trail. This is like the only off-roading I have around without driving. This is pretty much what we got. Now, it does do good. I do think it needs some better tires, like especially here. Like, I get a little squirrely. Definitely gets a little squirrely. But suspension is pretty good. The front is definitely good. The back, not so much. Yeah, the back, I mean, I'm standing. Every single bump you see me hit, like, I'm standing up. I have a spare shock. I don't know if it'll fit. And I don't know if I should try to rig it up at all to even try to make it fit. But yeah, this thing, I mean, for the money, I know the prices are going up like every week. Once a week, they're increasing the price by $100 to $200. I got mine for $1,800 after tax and everything. It was like just under $2,000. Free shipping through Amazon. So I like and don't like the park mode. So I like and don't like the park mode. No, it's kind of annoying. Like, I forget about it a decent amount. But I also do think it's a really good safety measure. Because if a lot of people are going to be getting these for their first bike, since it's a little cheaper, I know it's bigger, but it's cheap, so bigger people can get it for their first bike. If you're going to be getting this for your first bike, I think that's really good, because you don't want people whiskey throttling when they're just trying to move the bike. I know it's easy to forget that if it's on or off. Obviously, just because it's electric, you're not going to be able to hear if it's on. Oh yeah, and this bike does come with turn signals. Turn signals and headlight, tail light, brake light, which is awesome. But see, I got a lot of play in my front brake too. Like there's a decent amount of play. I just need to bleed both of them and they should be fine. But yeah, like the torque on it, the torque from a damn near standstill is really nice. Now, I can't really wheelie, as you guys can tell. I get scared when I get too far back. So if anyone has tips for wheelies, let me know, because your boy wants to learn. But overall, getting a bike that performs like a Surron or a Talaria for damn near half the price, I will call it $2,000 now, because they've been upping the price on these like a motherfucker. Brake squeaked a little bit there. But I don't know, man, it's great. I really like this bike for the money. The biggest thing I think it needs, controller upgrade for sure. You could definitely use a fatter rear tire, give it a little bit more stability. Like it's stable at high speeds. Like there's really no issues with it at like 50 miles an hour, but it could definitely be more stable. Yeah, my front brake, there's definitely some air in those brakes. All right, we can try to go do a top speed run. Oh, that's gonna be so cold, man. I'm freezing right now. And it's like 52 degrees, so it's not even cold. It's just, it's been so much nicer the past few days. It's been like 70s and 80s. And I'm mad sunburnt, so I'm extra cold. All right, this will be the road over here that we'll do it on. Just want to get, there's a good spot over here that's nice and long and straight. Pause. At least it ain't long and gay. All right. All right, we'll start at like 25, 20, hit it. We get down low. $45, $49. Oh, it's looking like 49 is gonna be the 50. All right, all right. 49, 50. All right, so it's looking like 50 is about the max. I know it says 53 online on the website, but I'm a little heavy. I probably weigh about 180 pounds. I'm 5'8". Yeah, we're cruising. It cruises nice at 45. Like, I know we're damn near like full power, but I got a lot left in the throttle. I'm just babying the throttle. Dude, we're cruising pretty good. See, I mean, the brakes work good enough, but they definitely could work better. Dude, I am freezing after that. That was cold, boy. Pop our turn signal on there. Let the motherfuckers know. I know this is a generic little button John right there. Not the biggest fan. I'd much prefer sliding over the little slide for a turn signal. These buttons are kind of annoying. And it sits a little far. I think I'm going to put my brake lever a little closer to the grip so I can move that over too. But I mean, yeah, man, it eats up like the train tracks and shit. No big deal. Ain't nothing but a thing, man. Ain't nothing but a little thing. Oh my gosh, I'm cold, dude. I mean, look at everybody. It's cold out here right now, man. 52. It's probably colder than 52. It was 52 and it was sunny and nice this morning. It's probably a cool 45 right now, which usually don't bust the bikes out if it's under like 55 degrees. Like 60 is kind of my sweet spot. I really do like the size of the wheels and tires on this. I lean more towards this because I wanted a bigger setup. Like, the 1412 is really tiny. Oh, it's windy as fuck, too. Oh, it's so windy. Oh, man, we're full throttle here, though. We're gassing it. She definitely needs a far driver. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I want more speed, so I'm full-blown in the wind right now, fighting it. This is what our max is looking like, 45, 46. That's against the wind. Let's get a little look. Turn signals. Boom. That's left. We work. So we got 46 miles on this bad boy so far. Not too shabby. Did 7.1 miles right there. And how many volts are we at? 77. Not too bad. So we burned about 7 volts. No, 77.8. Let's call it 6 volts. Burned about 6 volts from 7 miles of decent riding. Did a couple top speed runs. Overall, really liking the Drax X Pro. Got a couple things that you need to do to it. Definitely needs softer suspension in the back. Definitely gonna want to loosen your chain up when you first get it. Definitely not gonna want to over tighten your axles. Definitely gonna want to check to see if you got all your bolts. Definitely gonna want to bleed your brakes. Definitely gonna want to have a shit ton of fun once you get it. Look, that's what you get for the money. You pay $2,000 for performance of a $4,000 or $5,000 bike. You're gonna have a little bit of issues. There's gonna be a little bit of things you need to wrench on. That's just the way it is. But overall, I am really, 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 really liking this bike. It needs a little more power. I do want to put the far driver in eventually. Take this little hobby wing out of there and get that going. Because I know this battery and motor can push some amperage and wattage. So let's get to it. Thank you for watching my first full form video of the X-Pro Drax X Pro. Tune in next week and we're going to do a little video comparing what you can get for 72 volts straight out of the box and what you can buy and build 72 volts. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.